Before the U.S. Supreme Court recognized gay marriage, before Ohio's local and state governments began protecting LGBTQ+ citizens, and before the International Gay Games came to Northeast Ohio, there was the Gay Community Endowment Fund.
Founded in the summer of 2001 and one of only 6 LGBTQ+ endowments nationwide at that time, the Gay Community Endowment Fund, affiliated with the Akron Community Foundation, was confident that an already philanthropic LGBTQ+ community would feel secure housing a permanent endowment in the large respected local foundation.
With an initial pledge drive that generated over $70,000 from nearly 60 founders, the Gay Community Endowment Fund has grown to well over $2 million and has awarded nearly $1 million to organizations and programs that positively impact the LGBTQ+ community, as well as Greater Akron as a whole.
The Gay Community Endowment Fund has 2 signature fundraising events each year. The Sugar Plum Tour is an annual tour of holiday homes that began in 2002 and currently raises over $150,000 each year for the fund. It features 5 live tour homes, followed by a patron party that celebrates tour sponsors, homeowners, and volunteers. There is also a virtual video tour that showcases all tour homes plus several additional residences. Exhale is the fund's annual meeting and primary scholarship fund fundraiser. It features a keynote speaker and the presentation of the Paul Dahm Award, presented to an individual or organization who has significantly impacted the LGBTQ+ community.
Early on, fund granting was simple, focusing on health and wellness, education, and the arts. But as needs and grant requests grew, a scholarship fund was established, and recent impact grants created a more flexible and measurable response to community needs.
The mission of the Gay Community Endowment Fund of the Akron Community Foundation is to support the Greater Akron LGBTQ+ community by providing grants and scholarships that advance our right to live safely, openly, and authentically. Each year, we invite community organizations who want to further our mission to apply for our grants. Since the beginning of the fund in 2001, GCEF has reinvested almost $1 million back into our community. We focus on 3 main areas, those being LGBTQ youth homelessness, combating phobias and stigmas in our community, and helping those who need mental health support. An example of one of our grants is our investment in the Summa Pride Clinic.
Pride Clinic is one part dream for some of us, but really it's Summa Health's commitment to the idea of population health. If we look at the LGBTQ community, we know that there are disparities in healthcare and healthcare outcomes, and we thought there's no better way to address them than to create a clinic specifically focused on the care of LGBTQ individuals and allies. That's really how Pride Clinic came to be. We've been really fortunate at Pride Clinic to get a grant from the Gay Community Endowment Fund. That grant is what has allowed us to do outreach in the community.
Canopy and the Gay Community Endowment Fund enjoy a long-time partnership. The Gay Community Endowment Fund has a history of assisting us through funding with our initiatives to help the LGBTQ community. Historically, they have helped us with cutting down on the disparities of the incidence of HIV within the LGBTQ community through education and testing and outreach. They have also assisted us in anti-bullying campaigns through education and panels provided to Akron Public School employees. Fast forward to the last few years, the Gay Community Endowment Fund has been instrumental in their support for the Akron Pride Festival and Equality March, which is a wonderful opportunity for the Greater Akron area and beyond to come together to recognize our similarities while celebrating our differences. Over the last few years, the Gay Community Endowment Fund has focused a lot on social determinants and health outcomes for the LGBTQ community, and doing that in a larger way through their impact grants. They have funded Canopy's efforts to reduce homelessness and increase housing stability for LGBTQ youth within the Greater Akron area.
Our center is multidisciplinary in nature, and what that means is that we have affirming medical providers as far as adolescent medicine doctors and endocrinologists, nurses, mental health therapists, as well as a social worker. In the past, our patients have sought out gender-affirming care, in particular care for transgender youth. However, we were not able to provide this at our institution, and these patients often had to travel to Cleveland or further to seek out this medical care. The Gay Community Endowment Fund allows us to provide our social worker, Penny Daly, who meets with every single one of our patients.
My name is Sean Schreckengost. I use he, him, his pronouns, and I'm a student at Kent State University. I'm currently studying business management and a minor in public health. I'm hoping to pursue a career in healthcare administrations, and the Gay Community Endowment Fund scholarship has provided me the opportunity to start working with healthcare organizations and fully focus on my education.
Looking to the future, the Gay Community Endowment Fund is a permanent funding source focused on advancing lived equality for all LGBTQ+ people in Greater Akron.
We envision a world in which all LGBTQ+ youth, adults, and families enjoy the freedom to live safely, openly, and authentically.
The Gay Community Endowment Fund of Akron Community Foundation strives to support a societal transformation in which all LGBTQ+ individuals experience equity and acceptance. To celebrate our upcoming 25th anniversary, the leadership of the Gay Community Endowment Fund is seeking to raise an additional $500,000 for the endowment that will enable GCEF to support significantly more worthy programs benefiting the community. In addition, we are actively seeking ways that supporters old and new can become more involved in GCEF's mission. Besides the continuing opportunities to sponsor and support our two major fundraisers each year, those being the Sugar Plum Tour and our annual meeting called Exhale, we are planning to solicit more corporate support for GCEF going forward and seek your help in identifying those supportive companies. Also, we are encouraging philanthropy-minded supporters to make the Gay Community Endowment Fund a part of their estate plans. This can be through a specific gift identified in your estate plan for GCEF, an insurance policy naming GCEF as the beneficiary, or a specified percentage of the residual of your estate directed to GCEF. The development team at Akron Community Foundation is ready to assist you in your estate planning. Thank you for your continuing and renewed engagement and support of the Gay Community Endowment Fund of Akron Community Foundation.